one like for real, both of them might got the name. If it's gorgeous, what? Look for the grits. And because it's looking really smart out there, pulling together dozens of projects a year. And they know where we're working.
Yeah. 229 PLAYBOI-DAVV. I appreciate all the donations and support, man. The global game fool with me, cause they fool with me. They don't fuck with me, cause they talk with me. Oh, yeah. I got to tell y'all today about I had to put that boy freaking dad on the door. Yeah, but that was my first time to put an old nigga on the door, boy. So, once again, it's another Aldrich State prison story. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm in an open dorm, you know what I'm saying, area, you feel me? And see, you got these bunks everywhere, but you got to make your tents. You know what I'm saying? You got to make tents to have some privacy. Like you got to put a sheet up and block your little section off, so you'll have some type of privacy. You feel me? So you know what I mean? I was on the top bunk at the time, and the bottom bunk was open, so I dropped my shit down to the bottom. You feel me? So you know what I mean? One transfer day, I'm on the bottom bunk and shit. And then thing you know, the officer come back there with an old man in a wheelchair. You feel me? So he was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna need that bottom bunk, man. You're gonna have to climb back up top." So I'm like, "Shit, you know, I respect my elder. You feel me? Let them get it big. You know what I'm saying?" So I put my shit back on the top or whatever. So Freaky Dad was in the wheelchair, but he could walk. He just couldn't walk long distances. You feel me? So Freaky Dad, I would put my stuff on the top bunk or whatever, and goddamn, he don't put his stuff up. So we chilling, sitting on the bed. He was like, "What's up, young lady? How you doing?" And I'm like, "Shit, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright." So, you know, we chop it up for a second. He seemed like he was alright. You feel me?
This crowd bringing
He
in
like,
ear-splitting
you know what I'm
welcome to
saying?
their visitors.
A lot of food and shit. I seen he had a lot of exotic food, like the expensive shit. You can tell.
And you want to know
Freaky
what
Dad
impact home field
somebody that
advantage can
loved it,
have?
but
There
all
it
he
is. The
comes
offense
here
will
was
walk
none
it
of
back.
the shit. He had all the good shit, the expensive shit on the stove. So he was telling me about how he liked to cook and put food together with us. So I'm like, alright. So we in the dorm chilling one day. You know, in the open dorm, they got the open shower, but how we was rocking in there, niggas don't get in the shower together. They had a sheet, you know what I'm saying, on the string, you know what I'm saying, and niggas was going in there one at a time. Then niggas ain't going there 2, 3 deep. No, hell no, goddamn, one at a time in that damn thing. So one day it count time, and when the officer, the female officer came in, she was like, "Y'all stay by the count."
Wide receiver comes in
I'm
motion.
like, "Shit."
Looking for a
I
man.
told
It's
him,
Underwood.
"Yeah, they finna
Oh,
count."
he's
You
going
know
to go
what I
up
mean?
top.
So he like,
And
"Yeah,
that'll be
they finna count."
incomplete.
He's
They
like, "Okay."
tried to
So
hit him
he
with a
get in the
big one on
shower and
first
shit.
down.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, as an
Grab
offense,
himself,
you just
goddamn, on
don't
to the
get
shower.
that
So I
many
don't
great
think nothing about it.
opportunities in games
So,
to hit these type of big-time plays.
and
When
that thing, you
plays
know,
like
the
that
officer
present
come on in
themselves
and
and
count.
receivers are
Man, the
open,
officer.
as a
You know what I'm
quarterback,
saying? She
you
had
have
that
got to make
T-bar,
that throw.
you know what I'm saying?
This
TLC,
crowd
the
trying
old
to
school
make life
T-bar
miserable for
from,
this
you know what
offense.
I'm saying? On the E, go B, and she was told that wagon while go
Back
in
to
that
pass.
wagon. Oh, yeah.
Bought a little time, lets it
Yeah,
go.
so she come through
And
counting and shit.
incomplete
So
behind
when
the
they come through
receiver.
and
Maybe
count,
this freshman got a
that
little
shit that's
too
in the
anxious.
shower, they'll
Yeah,
move
it's
it
just
back
a
just
throw
to
the
make sure
quarterback
ain't
like
nobody
that.
in there.
Like, his guy's wide
So
open, and it looked to me like maybe
I
he was
thought about it, like, oh
overstriding or
damn, freaky
straining a little
dad.
bit too much on the
But
throw. He
every
knows the
time
ball
when
is
I call
guiding.
him freaky
And,
dad,
of course, threw
you know
it
what I'm
into the
saying? But I'm
ground.
like,
That's
damn,
what
I
he'd
was
like to do
in
all
the
the
shower.
time.
So this thing knew to get come through, she walking through. So she pulled the curtain back and she was like, "Man, let's get motherfucker."
On
So
third and long, he'll
when
have
she
to
said
turn
that, I
loose
already
deep.
knew. I'm like, damn, what the freak dad got going
Going
on?
for it
So
all.
she keep counting shit. So she
Oh,
leaves
he
out with
can't
them.
hang on to
About
the
10 minutes later,
football. A
freak
big
dad
play sitting
going up to
right
the
there for
down
the
to
taking,
the
and they can't get it done
back
early
to
in
the
this
bunk
one.
and shit. He put in the shower stuff up or whatever. He like, yeah, what you walk around with all that? I think I ain't finna clap that. She crazy. I had to clap
On
that
fourth
ass, boy.
down, they'll pass
Shit,
for it.
fine ass. Shit, I thought as soon as she looked in that bitch, I said, "Why you
Going
hell?
back to the well, another
Man?"
deep ball.
He like, "Shit,
It's
I'm
dropped.
gonna turn
Oh,
this
what a
shit
tough
back.
way to
I
end
think
this
I'm gonna
drive.
turn here.
They
Here's
thought
what
they
it is.
had a good
Gonna
run
beat it up,
in,
but
but
she
it
gonna murder
did
them."
not work.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
knew the
I'm
coach
laughing
was
like a
confident in his
motherfucker. Only
offense.
this
I did
year,
not
one
know
thing
he was
he'll
that
be on that type of
confident this
time.
early in the game.
Yeah,
4th and
that
long.
was
I
one of
thought he
his
just put
main
that one
topics
away,
of
let his
discussion.
defense
He
take the
loved
field.
talking about them
Interesting.
female shit, which was cool, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I like talking about female shit, you feel me?
The give to
So
the
we used
single
to
back.
get on.
Can't get him to the ground.
Now over
Stopped at the
$3.5 million
13-yard line
booked
as the
that
drive
trip. The
continues.
coach
Um, no female story, you know what I'm saying? That freaky dad had been gone like 20-some years. So he was talking about his mindset was still on how female was when he was
Going to
out.
work on
You know
second
what I'm saying?
down
But
in the
he was
red zone.
telling
Is
all
still
type
some
of little
ground to
players
cover
in
to pick up
school
that first down.
situations
He
and
wants to
shit.
change this route.
So, shit, it won't really work, you know what I'm saying? I don't really think too much of it, but yeah, they gonna get a couple times out and
Down at
get
the
back there in the shop
11-yard
and
line as
shit.
they
And
inch
hey,
closer and
especially I
closer
know
to
the
pay
female
dirt.
that was sweet. I might tell her though. I always tell her though,
Well,
like,
they'd
hey,
love to
now when
move
you
the
come
sticks
count,
here and
now
take
I'm
a
finna
shot
fire
at
your
it on
ass
first
up.
and
I
goal.
got stress and shit. So female might be like, shit, boy, I don't give a damn, you know what I'm saying? But I knew the ones who
Off the RPO,
was
quick
with the
throw to the
shit.
right.
It wasn't like
The
I
game
just found
stopped
a
at the
random
2, but
female
it'll
bitch.
be
Nah, it
first
doesn't
and
about that. You
goal.
need to get right, dude. You come,
Georgia
I
comes
need your
quickly to the
eyeball for
line.
about 20 seconds, bitch. Fuck with me,
Trying
bitch.
to
Let me
pound it
get
in.
straight, bitch. I know
Into
it
the end
sounds
zone he
crazy, but
goes.
bitch, chain gang.
Touchdown,
Being
Georgia.
friends and you trying to get any type
Well,
of
just
time,
as you would
bitch, fuck a
expect, that
female.
didn't take
She
very
with the
long.
shit. She
It
gonna
didn't,
let you
Reese, and
rock
you've
out.
got to
And
make great
hey, but
field
that was the type
position
of bitch I
count.
was.
When you've
I
got
get my hoe
opportunities,
down
you got
on
to pay it
female, she
off. And
got
the
my
offense
shot her
took
ear.
advantage, scoring a
Commission.
touchdown. Didn't
I
have
got
far
the
to
ass. Hold
go,
on. Let me
but they
get my
got the
bars.
points they needed.
Let me get my
And he
bars.
tacks on the extra point.
Chaos. What I need.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Yeah. Man, yeah, boy, I got that boy sound easily. Yeah, man, I got
It bounds
business, but
through
I
the
don't
back of
got
the
that
end
doing
zone.
my
It'll be a
business.
touchback.
But anyway, so we kicking shit, you know what I mean? And there
So
was
here
another
comes the
time another
Michigan
female came
offense.
through. We had
That
white
fourth
on
down
this
gamble
time.
didn't pay off on the
So
last drive,
whenever
and it led to giving up
Frankie
a
Davis
scoring
got
drive
came
here.
in the
Yeah, and
routine.
everybody wants to go
When they
for it on
coming in
fourth
and
down.
announce thing
Everybody
about
wants that,
count,
but your
you
defense
always
sometimes
goddamn
has to
move
bail
his
out your
ass to the
decision making. We
shower.
decided to go for it. We
So
didn't get it. And the
I
defense
got
chances
there this
didn't come up
particular
big.
time when
They
they
proved
said
me
stand by
right.
the count.
Yeah, not
They was
complimentary
nigga in the
football, no
shower.
doubt. But look, this
So
offense has been in these
if the shower
situations
one
before, so you got to
talking
come
about
back out
both,
here, take the field.
you know what I'm
It's a
saying?
seam
When they
wide
said stand by
open.
that freaking
They
dad, move his
finally make
ass to
the
the
stop,
shower.
and it's been this way
But
this
it was
guy's
something about
whole
business.
career as a
So he like,
senior
hey
makes a
man,
play after the grab.
shower
And
check,
this
man.
defense is
They
going to
didn't
have their
put the
hands
sign
full
up, but
because they're going to
so
need to be
nigga like
comfortable
shit,
with guys
man, I just
one-on-one
got
on
in this
islands
shit.
in the
Why you
perimeter
gonna
of the field,
wait?
and they're just going to have
So
to make
freaking
better
dad
plays
was
than what we
out.
saw right there.
No,
They knew this offense was
like,
going to try to be
really,
aggressive. Got to need
no,
better
like
effort in the
shit,
back end for
nigga,
this
I'm trying to
defense moving
box
forward.
on nigga. You gotta
They
wait.
just dialed up
So
one big
freaking
play.
dad,
Let's see if they've
so
got another one
then
on
he come
first
back
and
to the
10 from
phone
the
talking shit.
35.
So I'm like, damn, freaking dad, just chill, buddy. They gonna count again.
Back
You
to
might
pass.
miss
It's
them out this
Underwood.
shit. You got other niggas that trying to. And then when you
Pulls
can't
it in.
haul,
It's
you
Moore.
can't haul it.
Now he's got it all the way
You know
down
what
to the
I mean?
21-yard
Can't haul
line,
it
and
every
they are
time, you know.
threatening on
But
first
other
down.
niggas too work that
We
same
talk a
way.
lot
You
about
feel me?
Michigan
It's a
building
couple
its
times
offense
it's
around the
big man.
running game, but they've
You say that nigga
always
know
had
what's
an
up, man.
effective
I'm like,
quarterback who can
bro,
make plays
hey,
down the field.
man, cause
And I
niggas
think
got in
some
the
people
one
hear
number four.
effective,
Pull up.
Reese,
So
and
what
take
about
that
all the
as an
time you done
insult,
got in the
right? Like,
nigga
I
wanted
don't
to
want to hear
get in
about my
that bitch,
quarterback being
bro?
effective. I want him
Shit,
to
that
be
shit been
explosive. I
doing
want him to
that.
be
I said,
dynamic.
man, you
But
been doing this
Michigan
time long
doesn't
enough
really
to know
have
how
those
this shit
guys
go,
most of
bro.
the time at
He
that
like, yeah.
quarterback
So I
spot.
seen I
When they find
really
those good
got a
ones,
good
they
feeling.
have great
Feel
seasons.
bad.
Well, will they dial up
You know
on
what I'm saying
second
about
and a
that shit.
long way to go?
So the white officer come through, she fine too. You know what I'm saying? She come through and count. You know what I mean? She one of the ones that didn't say nothing. Cause you had the female officers that shit, you know, nigga goddamn slaying iron. Don't say that they had you got some that'll goddamn write your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Get you sent to the hole. But you had some that they mind was, man, I don't care nothing about
Gonna
that
look
shit. I know
downfield
I
again.
worked at a prison. I know these things gonna be playing out and so fucking with the white girls want to hit they wondering
Well, nice job by the
what
defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal
give
range.
me
This
that
is a
back.
place a lot of D
Yeah,
coordinators
that's big,
like
baby.
to send the
Oh,
blitz.
yes.
Because if you sack the quarterback and create a
So,
negative play, you
that's
knock them out
still
of field goal
big.
range.
Nick got spread, but I'm all yeah, so we ended up going out the chop. But freaky dad say he ain't going, so I already knew it by the time he was going. So shit, I go in the challenge, I already knew he could stay back, clamp that damn girl dick, and shit, that nigga there here. So I go on the child, come back, and I come back. That boy got damn freaky dad laying on his bed, smiling hard than the motherfucker. I said, boy, you done got straight at him, boy. He say, damn. So boy, man, that damn pink coat, boy, get that damn.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times,
shit, I moved myself to the front door. Yeah, I got damn, when I moved to the front door, they went to left the room.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start
that
to
bitch
drive at their own 25.
and I sat there in the door, talk to her for a couple minutes. And she was giving me the googly eye. He said, shit, I'm really psycho that damn girl. Got that fire out that girl. He said, she ain't saying nothing. She just kept talking to me normal. The homicide said, that's my first time having a conversation with a big while I'm getting straight. He said, well, I'm straight.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but
so he done had him a little cinch. I'm like, damn, freaking ass, what you about to say? So boom, I'm goddamn, I'm in my locker box and shit when I come back to the shop. And I do a lot of rearrange. Like sometimes I might mess my locker up and shit, and then sometimes I can kick myself and I can rearrange it. So I'm taking all the stuff out of the locker and shit. Breaking that and laying down on the bottom. So I had done put some of the stuff on the floor. One of the items I put on my locker, my photo had. Shit,
There's a reason Lee Send has hundreds of 5-star reviews. It's because their lease sending process is smooth and fun. All you have to do is tell them about your phone.
I want to figure that and say, what do you need is a picture? Why you got some picture? Why you ain't got the picture of the moment? You got the picture of the moment.
now the toss.
But I'm like, what the hell, boy, you might as well kick him out of his face.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Fucking million pictures, you feel me? So, he was like, check them out, you know, see them all over there. I'm like,
It's
shit,
4th
check them
down
out,
and 6, and they'll try to convert.
you know what I'm saying? Because I kept the pictures of my family, you know what I'm saying, separate from it.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Pictures and shit, so.
And it's
No, I wasn't
swatted
tripping.
away. It's a turnover on downs.
So I let him see,
And your goal on defense is
so
to
he's
stop
looking
them
at
with
him
the
and
fourth
sweating
punts, and
hard too.
this is
He's
just
looking
great.
at
Now
that
they
bitch
go
like,
for
damn,
a
that
fourth
girl
down
got
and medium on their side of the field. You get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
I see you got you a couple of yeah, you got you a couple of little goddamn thing. I'm like, yeah, man, you know, a niggas out there doing the damn thing. I said, them niggas ain't talking
Leaves it
about
with
that.
the back. He is going nowhere.
He getting my
Stopped at the
photo
line of
and
scrimmage.
shit. I put everything back in
So
my
no
locker.
room to run
You
there.
know
You
what I'm
wonder
saying?
after that loss on first
So,
down where they
up there,
turn
you go
now.
back.
Yeah, that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
I had so when I mean in the situation I do with holes. So you know what I'm saying? I put Jimmy over there.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Got him
downfield.
on my bed.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
So I
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
We're going to say substitute officer, the original gym officer when I did it to the air. He never worked in the gym. So you know everybody in that bitch trying to put on for that damn girl, but she actually was a tomboy, fine ass tomboy.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlock.
And Shawty could really shoot that hit for real. Like she'll get out there with him every now and then and shit. You know what I mean? Shoot a couple shots and shit. So you had niggas trying to put on or whatever. You know what I mean? So we get through balling and shit and go back to the gym. So shit, I go back to the dorm, I get my shower shit together or whatever. So I got my shower still sitting on the bed, so I know that my damn photo out, it's on the bed.
So first down here as they go back to work.
It was on the foot. I don't know if they had it by the pillow. Oh man, shit, good, man. That's shit right there. So when I pick up my photo,
The give to the back.
pictures and shit, I know it.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after
So I'm
that
like, damn,
run.
what's going on? Bricks on my hand like this, got there. Shit got bricks on my damn hand.
It'll be second down and remember, they can pick
So,
up a first without scoring.
all about it. So I'm wiping the pictures off and shit. So I put the there, moved back over there to the cut. So when I came in the door, he went in the cut. I was the only way cut, but I was wiping the pictures off and shit.
Takes the handoff. It's Hayes. He'll be stopped just short of the end
I
zone,
said, I
but
ain't
they'll
gonna
have it first and goal.
take my shit.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming.
Tell the truth, bro. You're gonna have some issues, bro. Straight up. But I know anybody that took my shit. I said, hey, man, what you doing with my phone? He like, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. My hoes got me geeked up. My hands geeked up, right? I read the action on your little one. I said, you got my motherfucking pictures and check off on my picture, nigga, and all my shit got grease and shit all over my picture. Boy, I know that I had to slap over the school. It was just a replay, like, nigga, ain't the grease, you got me grease over it.
Puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Slap her like, you been gone long enough to know goddamn, bro, you shit like that, you know, that's my phone, and I've been checked out my picture, bro. Like, if you ask, like, shit, everybody, you old bad, you say you don't give a damn about you old shit, let me get straight off the shit. I would have been like, shit, old school, my God, shit, in jail, hey, you know what I'm saying? Get my shit back, just like I gave it to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm a player, I remember the nigga get off on these pictures and run behind shit with one of them damn boys. So I ain't even saying now I would have just, you know what I'm saying? Stop broken, bro. You set my shit.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring it for some yards.
I said, hey man, I'm gonna get shit up, bro. I can't trust you wearing my shit, you touching my shit and shit. While I was on the shit, I said, man, come on, bro, get shit up.
Give to the running back.
I said, nigga, ain't that serious if I gotta tell your ass again, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gonna flip that for real. Roll this shit up, finna roll your ass to the door. So I called him, shit, they got what's going on? I said, man, I come back. This nigga done jacked up the pictures. I got bricks and shit. I'm on the pictures and shit, bro. You got me fucked on. So he's like, yeah, get your shit, man. So we get him to the door with it. So the officer like, shit, what the hell? I said, man, he has a family problem, man. He said he need to go to the box. He ain't feeling too good. So Freaky Dad just sit man in the chair and shit. Now he wanna look like an old man. When he popping shit about the old young nigga shit, he sitting there looking stupid. He ain't saying nothing. So the officer like, all right, we gonna get him goddamn moved to another dorm. I ain't got time to be taking his ass down there to the old. It's finna be shit time. Yeah, I got a bed over here and pump like 2. I'm just gonna move his ass. He say shit, we call the supervisor, so we get on the radio and shit. Boom.
So that shot of this beautiful day.
They'll give it to the back.
Where you see
Inside the 40.
Make every day right with the sunny Southern. They call intake, but you gotta call intake up there ID to get the move made. The person up there ID, the one
getting outside.
Nasty Nate the Great.
They run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down. Try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed. It sets him up, makes the big play.
I said, man, I just had to put that bitch on the door, man. That bitch got them jacking all my pictures and shit. Bro, these some bricks all on my pictures and shit. Freak ass nigga. So she was like, okay, understood. I know to watch out for the nigga, cause he's really crazy shit. He never going to that far. So I'm like, yeah, I don't give a damn what they do with it. We just can't sleep on it. We man, get it freak ass on, man. So they get a move over there with them. So I drop my shit back down to the bottom.
You freaky dad.
I was chilling. So yeah, man, I had to put a freaky dad on the door, man. That's why I did the wrong shit. But y'all stay tuned, cause I might.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. But they kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had
real immaculate in that damn thing. That boy had incense burning and all the no. So I'm like, okay,
coming up on this red zone opportunity.
You know what I'm saying? At the time, I ain't have no phone or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, I just got transferred, and I knew I wanted to get down. So, but big, I ain't great. I had a phone. You know what I'm saying? So, upon he moving into the room, getting situated with us, he like, man, hey, little bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm big one, bro. You know what I'm saying? I told him, hey, man, I'm
At
blocking
this
you.
part
You
of the
know what I'm
field, when the
saying? He
Red
was
Sox
like, yo,
offensively
my
bring all
house,
these
your
tight
house.
ends in the game,
You know what I'm
they
saying? You
like
know,
to
you
be
can get
more
whatever
physical at
you
the point
get.
of
Like,
attack. That's why they're
straight,
bringing the
brother.
big bodies
Smoke,
in, but
drink,
they
what
couldn't
you
get
do,
it done up front,
goddamn,
and as a result, it's a
whatever.
negative play.
So I'm like, shit, I smoke a little gas, little cigarette, you know what I'm saying? I really don't drink for real. So he was like, all right, cool, roll up. He was like, man, I know that bro man the longest. I'm like, yeah.
Nice
Then
job
he
of
had
putting
a
the
nigga
drive
sitting in
together.
front
Nice
of me.
job
He
of pulling
just kept
straight
on
into
his
the ending of the
guard.
first
He
half. There's
had
still some
got me
time
on
left, Paulo, but they can
stank
tie
on,
this thing up
stank
right
on,
now.
Yeah, and
stank
this
on,
is a squad
stank.
that has
But that
so
thing
much
in.
confidence in
The
their
whole
offense.
bus
I
wanted
like
to
staying
jump on
aggressive
that
right
damn
here,
boy.
going
You
for
know what
two,
I'm saying?
taking the lead into
Sound
halftime,
like that
and
boy
putting a
had a
ton of
dude
pressure on the
bag, a
opponent.
shit bag, colostomy bag on. But on.
That
That
one
boy was let
bounced through
loose in
the end
that bitch.
zone,
But
and it'll be
he
a
had done
touchback.
ate a big ass movie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really blown because we, you know what I'm saying? The ones we had on our side wouldn't let down, so we couldn't get
They'll
no
get a
ventilation.
chance to
So
work
we were
on that
just
hurry-up
stuck in that
offense here in
damn
the
thing.
final minute of the
Oh
first
man, look
half.
here. You know what I'm saying? Then we ain't have no cigarettes on the book. No, we be transferred. Nigga had a few cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't had none, so nigga just sit there. But nigga couldn't run, nigga couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Wasting no
So
time
shit,
throwing on
you
this
know, nigga
drive.
finally make it to his destination. Nigga
Quarterback
ready to get up
extends the
off that
play.
bus. So yeah, now we
He goes
get
out
this
of
damn
bounds
bus.
after a
You know
solid
what I'm
gain on the
saying?
play.
You do know that
That's
you
a
should
pretty
be
good
running your
job by
business
this
under
defense,
an
man. It's so hard to
LLC,
limit these
right?
quarterbacks, and
Did
they're
y'all know that
spreading
you
it
can
out
quote
all
an
over the field
LLC
here to
for
take
$0
off and try to limit the
on state
damage. Nice job
business and
limiting the damage.
business?
And I
This
tell you what,
business
make it fun.
process shall
Finish
be
those
completed.
plays and try to
This
tackle
business.
that
I
guy
don't
and
go
make him
to
think about running the
jail.
football in the future.
So we chilling. And that
Throws for
thing,
the
you know,
tight
his
end.
phone started ringing. He
And it
had
was
it in front
worth
of
the
his pillow.
gamble,
He
but
was
the
on the
long
bottom
pass
bunk.
is
And he was
incomplete.
like, hold on, bro.
Man,
So
how
he got off the
loud is it in
phone. He
this
talking
building?
to a
This is
female or whatever.
crazy.
And I was
These
like, shit,
fans are
bro, I'm
going
finna step
absolutely
out. He was
nuts.
like,
And I
nah,
used to
cool, cool.
love when the
He
fans
like,
get
you got
involved
your
when I'm
phone,
on
baby.
defense
So he
because
tell
it
him,
messes with
yeah,
the
you
snap
got
count,
your
it
phone,
messes with
baby.
the
He was
communication,
like,
and
yeah,
it can
cool,
really
cool,
rattle an
baby.
offense.
You know what I'm saying? Block G, right? Block G. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm talking to him. So, you know, I'm just cheaping. We
He'll
passing
throw on
the
third down.
gas back and forth. You know what I'm
Scrambling
saying?
away.
So he get on
On
the
the run
phone. He
deep
was like,
down the
yeah,
right side.
check in on
Oh, he
that
had it.
place.
The deep
So,
ball was
so I'm
there, and
like,
it just
yeah,
trickled through
but
his
real.
fingers.
So
Well, the defense
I look
finally
at
has
this one
figured
right
it
here
out. That
dorm
was
or whatever.
critical for their
You know what I'm saying?
confidence
Because
because they had
dorms
been
at
scored
Reedville
on
ain't
earlier. They had
different
given
than
up a ton
regular
of yards.
dorms like
I
on
think they
your
understood
upper state
the
camps. Like
gravity of the
it's like a
situation.
big
Third
square.
down, that
You
was
got
critical for
rooms
them to
on
get
this
off the
side
field,
and
build
rooms on this
momentum,
side.
build
It's
some
like a
confidence.
hall,
Nice
a
job
big,
that time
big
by the defense.
hallway with rooms on
Rushes
each
on him.
side. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
tight end makes the
So
grab. It's a first
you
down.
know, I'm moving
He's
around trying
brought
to see if
down,
I
but it'll be
recognize
enough for a
anybody, you
first
know what I'm
down.
saying, and trying to see what's going
The
on. But
offense
anytime you
quickly
get to a
calls
camp,
timeout to
you're
stop the
trying to see
clock.
what the motion like, you know what I'm saying? You want to see a familiar face, you know what I'm saying? So I do,
The
you know what I'm
Wolverines
saying?
with
I
the
see that
first
boy
and
Big
10.
John, you know what I'm saying? I run down on that boy like, what you got going on, old man? He like, shit, that chilling. He like, what you got in him?
Back
I
to
said, shit,
throw.
I just
It's
got in here
Underwood.
a couple minutes ago.
Under
So he
fire.
like, oh, okay,
Blasted
okay,
as he
okay.
lets
Say
it
shit,
go.
we bump me.
Yeah, I don't know if the
You know what
quarterback
I'm saying?
got
I tell him who
confused
my
on
bump they
first
did. He
down.
was
He
like,
might have thought the
okay,
defense was going
okay.
to be
I was
in
like,
man
why you
coverage
say it
that
like
time,
that?
but they
Like,
were in zone.
he
They
was like, oh
fooled
no,
him and
you know, that
just
boy
didn't
was
seem
in the
like he
toe
had
back
his
in the
eyes
day.
in the right
Oh,
place,
that
was
boy did
forcing that ball
really
to his
in the toe
intended
back in the
target.
day.
The
He
window
said that
way
boy
too
fuck
small. The
around.
guy was not open,
I
so
said, shit,
that didn't have
anybody
a
got
chance to
proof
be
to this shit?
complete.
He was like, nah, ain't nobody just, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't say it, so I'm like, oh man. So I need to watch for the signs. You know,
And
he ain't
back
give
in the
me
air
no
on
vibe
second
like he
down.
was, you know what I'm saying? But
He's
you
going to
just never
fire
know
deep.
in the same game, you know what I'm saying?
And
But
the
I'm
incomplete
take
pass
heed
taking
to
a
it, you
shot
know what I'm saying?
on
I don't
second
even know
down, and
this,
they'll be
you know
left
what I'm
with
saying?
third down.
But it present me with
Well,
a
this
room.
quarterback has
I
really
don't
found
know
a
this.
nice
I done
rhythm
seen a
early, and
lot
he's
of
in
niggas,
firm
you know what I'm
control
saying?
and
People done
command of
said that
everything
about me
that's
and that shit
happening.
not
They've had
true.
two
So,
drives.
you know what I'm
They've
saying?
scored
He
two
ain't have no
touchdowns,
hard
and here on
facts
their
on it.
every possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
So, you know, I step out of his room or whatever, and I go back to my room, get Andre in that big, get the trap ad together, take it to the beat. You like, oh, you don't have to talk to the moment, but he gave him over that thing got.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game. After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden, on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
On on 4th down. They're taking to the air. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes the grab plenty for the 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
Vader.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
It's Vader.
Hey, man, what kind of bar you smoke, man?
Oh, the minis, the Swisher minis. It don't matter what flavor. I always get one that 3 in a pack. The Swisher minis.
We're ready to get another
Hey,
look at
yeah,
this
look, because I'm
Bulldog
gonna go
offense.
make a
First
couple
part of the
runs
second
and
half,
then
always fun to watch. You see what
we'll
type
be on.
of tweaks were made.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just knock on the door, shit. Let me know you're on the way.
I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth in a
All
feeling
right.
out process, and now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make
Vader.
some plays, and really go for it?
It's
It's
Vader.
interesting. I think as
Darth.
callers right
It's
now,
it's
you learn
Vader.
about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense.
Give me the
We'll find
phone
out
and shit.
here.
I go to make it.
Ah!
Get it to the 25.
Yeah.
They pick up a 2.
I can make sense.
That
Shape.
run really didn't go anywhere.
You needled it.
Focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front
Georgia
to get
State
on those
prison, I
defensive
think they
linemen, to
called
try
it,
to move them
but
out
everybody
of the
knew
way,
that
to
it
get a run
reached
game going.
yeah.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
And down there, they was like real struggle, like they came from Magic City.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick
Without
up
the
the
way
1st
heard
down.
about his prison and how to feel, you know what I'm saying? Back then.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Just going to do this early.
They prison again, so it's a well really it's known for a lot of depth.
Dropping
A
back,
lot
it's
of,
stopped.
Yeah, boy.
Outside is complete.
I think
And a
it's
good
the
job
oldest
in
prison
coverage
in
there.
the
They
state,
stop
if
it
I'm
after
not
just a few.
mistaken.
Yeah, boy.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back.
Yeah, boy.
With all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Yeah, boy.
The defense
Yeah, straight. So he was like, man, I'm about to go get my
quite a
workout.
ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down
So
from
he
the
did his little
45.
water bag. You know, they take the trap
Motion
bag,
from the
put
wide
the water
receiver.
in it, and put it in a net bag, tie it tight,
On 3rd
and
down,
put a
he
little
drops
stick
the
through
throw.
it.
Grab
Yeah, boy.
He did it.
out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
You know what I'm saying? He go right there in front of his workout back.
Yes, earlier this week,
He
he was
wanted
your
them.
favorite receiver.
You know what I'm saying?
I told him good, didn't I?
But we know
Tune
who
in
he
to
really
GPB.
wants to go to on 3rd
Go
down.
on, let him be a man.
I mean, I think the open
Introducing Mary Ruth's Fits Multivitamin Gummies, packed with essential vitamins and minerals to support.
You got that body,
I had
that
done been in the
trust.
room with him for a couple weeks.
To the air on
You know what I'm
1st
saying?
down.
Moving around.
Macaroni.
It's dumped.
Goddamn,
Brought down at
Macaroni.
38, a chunk play, 15
Tell you
yards on
everything.
that one.
Talking good, then. Go on, let him be a man.
Tight end a little bit, and you know
Work
tight
it.
end's always
You know what I'm saying?
Go on, let him be a man.
Quarterback's best friend in this
Oh.
guy's brain. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his
She won't bring me like she might bring me like 7.
You needle dick.
27.
Oh, pets, cigarette, you know what I'm saying? But some better than none. And you be like, shit, with the economy at 50, but I'm gonna make a killing out anything. So I'm like, that was up. You got that emotion, okay? You got little females like in the street, got
They give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stop
Mac
it.
asshole.
Backfield.
You want to end the play
Damn,
quickly,
OG,
get in the
damn,
backfield that
damn.
fast, get to the guy,
Right.
and get him on the ground.
So I'm
Nice
like,
job
damn, so it ain't
penetrating.
no chance.
Right
Like,
from
you
the
like,
snap,
shit,
get
I
off
ain't
the
got
ball
life
so
without.
quick,
You know what I'm saying?
penetrating
But
the
they just
backfield,
set
making
me out.
something happen.
And that was
damn,
a
boy, you gotta
creative
get up
play
out this
call,
bitch,
but
boy.
a
You know what I'm
better
saying? You gotta
defensive
get through
play to
time.
stop
You
it
know, I'm
for no
still fighting
gain.
my case.
It's
I'm
so
still
easy
goddamn
to
putting
let
this
your
shit together,
eyes
trying to
lie
get
to
up
you to
out of here,
see
man.
the ball kind of go
Just
the other
paid the
way.
little boy
What's my
yesterday,
assignment? My
$10,000.
assignment is to make sure
You
I
know what I'm
contain the
saying? Try to
backside.
see if I can get
Great
rolled.
job by the
So I'm like,
defense,
shit, they
not
gonna
getting
have to
fooled,
roll, bro.
playing their
So,
assignment, and making the play.
yeah, yeah,
Here's the
bro.
heat.
Yeah, boy.
Just a
Excited.
Baryshnikov
Hey,
like
this
move on
nigga
the
shit, he
sideline
lost
to
in the
tap
foul.
that
Get on
toe
to the
and get the
six.
first.
Oh, come on, Gunner, for real.
So, yeah, that morning, he
Damn.
go out the detail and shit. He leave.
Let you sit down
I
a little
got a
bit,
room
my
to
boy.
myself. Keep back on the phone. And they were one of them counts where the police wasn't tripping nothing. You know
It's
what
a
I'm saying?
heck
They
of being
come in there and
conservative,
count.
right? I mean, that
And they
essentially
Damn,
lets
Gunner
your
was
coaches
doing his
show
damn
field players
thing.
where they
phone
were
surfing
on
as
that fourth
you
down. They
trying to
decide
put
to go
something
for
together.
it, throw it. They're
And
looking
then
for
I'm
six
throwing
to
money
go for
like
a
I'm Tom
touchdown.
Brady.
They are being
Don't be
aggressive.
surprised if Gucci fuck your old lady.
And
Brought down, but not
then they
I'm
got
before
throwing
he
money
worked
like
his
I'm
way
Tom
inside the
Brady.
10 to the 8.
Don't be surprised if Playboy
Here
Dave
comes
fuck
pushing
your
the
old
ball.
lady.
they had some shit on the mind, boy. Just
From the
saying
gun,
some
the
shit.
running
You
back
know what I'm
has it.
saying?
And
He
he
like, he ain't
never
nothing
had a
though. He like,
chance.
shit, you
Just
straight. I'm
stone
like, yeah, I'm
cold as
good.
soon as he got it.
Like, yeah,
Great
for
shot at a
sure.
field goal from
So,
here. You don't want to be reckless
yeah,
and take
that
it off
morning,
the board,
he
but you
go
got
out
to go for the
to tell
stop.
and shit, please stop.
Just
You know
couldn't
what I'm saying? I
find
got
any
room to
room, and he
myself.
wound
Get
up
back on
throwing
the
it in
phone. And
reverse.
they
They
wanted to
lost
count where the
yardage.
police wasn't tripping nothing.
Looking to convert this fourth
They
down.
get part of it.
The
So,
defense
you know,
uses their
you
second
surfing
timeout of
as
the
you,
half as they
you
try to
trying to
get
put
their act
something together.
together. It's
And
fourth
then
down, and
about
they'll
2 hours
try the
later,
field
that
goal.
boy Big Andre come back. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga had a big ass grin on his face. I'm like, what the hell? You happy as motherfucker? What the hell? He was like, oh,
Kobe?
nothing. Just had some
Just
shit on my
drives it
mind. Boy,
between the
just seen
uprights.
some shit. You know what I'm
And now
saying?
they take
He was like, he ain't
over.
nothing though. He was
After
like,
putting
shit,
up
you
a
straight? I'm
three-spot, the
like, yeah,
kickoff
I'm good.
unit set to go.
I'm good. So
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive,
I
but
went
man,
to
right
China. I went
down
to
the middle, that
last
obviously
China
gives
day.
me
I
some
went to dinner
confidence
time.
down the
So
road
I
that
seen
I can
another one
trust
of my
this guy.
car. Look, Ace. The Ace pulled up on me.
Shoot him in the duty hole.
Ace, like,
Hole.
man, they been talking shit. My brother. When you
Hole.
say that, say, man, they done brought this sissy down here, brother. Had some shit on my mind. Boy, I just seen
Final
some
play of
shit.
the
You know what
quarter
I'm
coming
saying?
up.
He was like, he ain't nothing though. He was like, shit, you straight? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So,
Scanning the
I went to
field. It's
China. I went
Underwood.
to last China
Bringing the
day. I
heat.
went to dinner
They
time.
get to him
So
as
I
he
seen another
throws.
one in my car. Little
They
Ace.
get him on the
Little Ace
ground, and
pulled up
that'll be
on
the
me and
final
shit.
play
I'm
of his
talking to
third
little
period.
Ace and shit, man.
They've
Yes,
reached the break point. Georgia
sir.
is on
And they been
top.
balling. We was
They've
Yes,
shit.
built a
sir.
position.
You
They've got
say
a
that?
nice lead.
Say, man,
Now
they
the
done brought this
task is
sissy down
finish
here,
the
brother.
deal as you take a look
Sunshine, bro.
at the
These
third
niggas in there
quarter
about to kill
stats.
each other.
Here
I'm
comes the
like, man,
fourth.
I'm
Time to
tired
see
of being
who
here
steps
doing.
up,
I'm
who
about to
makes
put
the winning
myself on the
plays
dope, bro.
to
These
take
niggas
home
over
that
there
W.
shoot. So
Final
I'm like,
stands
yeah.
of the game, and
He
we'll
was like,
start with a
yeah,
first
yeah,
down.
bro. He said, these niggas, these old chain gang ass niggas. He said, I'm in the dorm with a lot of old niggas, bro. And they boy Sunshine, old sister, bro.
Wants to throw
Way
on
back
first
in the
down.
day, boy,
Right down the
remember that
middle.
damn boy? He
Complete to the
had done
left.
got out, but he
Hold
just
down, and
came
he'll move
back,
the
chain
sticks as he
gang. You
picks
know
up
what
the
I'm
first
saying? He
down.
old nigga. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
they're
When
able
he
to hit the
first moved in the
quarterback.
dorm,
As a
nigga,
quarterback,
then
when
they
you've got
about to
an
fight to
athletic
see
tight end
what
like that,
room
you're
you
sort
gonna
of
move
reading the
in. I'm like,
defense's body
nah, bro.
position. If
He
their
like,
tight end's able to
yeah,
get
bro, I'm
past
tired
off
of
the line of
being
scrimmage
late.
and man
He say,
coverage,
one more
then you're going to be
incident,
throwing
bro.
that
I'm finna
corner
get the fuck home. He
further
say, I
down
don't
the
want to go
field.
to the
But
bar.
if the defender's
But
playing
shit,
off
nigga tired
because
of
he's
this shit,
afraid
bro.
of the
So
speed,
I'm
then you
down.
want to flatten him,
So he was
more
like,
like an
shit,
out
who you in
route
the
to the
room with?
sideline. These two
So I
guys
tell him,
right
I'm like,
here,
shit,
they've
I'm in the
got
room with
awesome
old school,
chemistry,
man. Big
and you saw it
Andre.
on
He was
that
like,
play.
big Andre. He was like, nah. I'm like, yeah, I think so. Why you say that? He was like, I
From
just
the
don't
gun,
heard
running
about old
back on
school.
the
He said,
move.
I don't know him, you know what I'm
And
saying?
the
I ain't never
defense
talked to him, you know,
holds
but I
firm.
done heard
No
good
pickup
stories, you
at
know what I'm saying, about
all
that
on
damn
that
boy.
play.
I'm like, yeah, that boy
I
type
mean, you just
shit.
can't
You never
teach and
heard that.
coach Big
So
D
he was like,
tackles to be that quick. I mean, he
just tell me
shot
about
right out of his
sunshine,
stance,
right?
beat the
So I'm like,
offensive
yeah,
lineman,
they
and he
like,
was in the
shit.
backfield
They
before
say
the
that
young
boy
guard
had
even
something
knew.
going on with that boy back in the day. Say Sunshine was doing good patient in the pack in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he was bringing it to that boy Big Andre, but you know how people do. You could
Back
be
to
doing
pass on
business with a
second down.
motherfucker and they going soon doing some shit.
Catch in the
So I'm
middle,
like,
it's Moore.
yeah.
They've
He
got
say,
it
but I
inside
don't
the
know.
30.
I
They'll
say,
mark it
shit,
at
I'm
the
in the rookie
28.
league.
It's
They
first
say, you
down.
know, vibe, like, you know what I'm saying? I
Zone
said, I
coverage
don't know.
means
I can't
everybody's
say
looking
did
at
or
the
didn't,
quarterback.
but
So
I
now,
say,
when
shit,
I'm
I
a
don't
wide
play
receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the
like
hole
so,
between
bro,
these
like,
zones. I know
shit,
where
it is
they're
what it is,
dropping
my
to,
nigga. He
and
say,
I know
shit, but
where
you
I
my
need to
nigga,
get
so
to.
I
Great
had
job
to
by the
let you
wide
know,
receiver,
like,
finding that
I
hole,
had
but the
heard,
quarterback throwing it straight.
like, shit, but you like, you know how niggas do. I'm like, yeah, man, that shit, you know. I brushed it out. That means 2 people that done said this shit. And these 2 people don't even know each other. Yeah, so
Looking to pass. It's Underwood.
you know, I'm still thinking about the energy I get out there, nigga. You ain't never long as I
Yes, sir.
I ain't never just. You trust me, but I don't play. If I would have felt like anything weird, but that boy would know. Yeah.
Being able to get the ball out
So,
of his hands
you
to
know
his
what I'm saying?
receiver, where he can continue to catch the football
Man,
and
bro,
run with
chop it up a
Nice
little while
pitch,
longer than
nice
he go to
catch,
his door and
nice
shit. I
play
go
in the
back to mine.
fourth quarter when you
So,
needed it for this team to take the lead.
And the extra point is good.
I'm Margie Kimball, the co-founder of Naked Driving.
when I go back to the dorm, you know what I'm saying? Big Andre done came back in there. And he was like, shit, he was racking up a little bomb and shit. So I'm like, yeah, but you done made you a sale. I'm like, you trapping, man? He was like, yeah, one of my partners. You know what I'm saying? I just found out one of my partners down here. I got a goddamn look make shit straight. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So he finished wrapping the shit up and he leaves out the dorm. He put the rest of his little bomb up and shit. He leaves out the dorm. I don't think nothing.
Chip shot field
Say you
goals
got to
can
go
leave
make
you a
your
little
punch.
empty.
Make sure your partner straight. So that's clear.
Touchdowns in the red area.
Yeah.
You got to get out there
So
this time
that day,
and
I go to
execute
the
a little
general
better on this
library,
drive.
grab me a couple books. I was so bored, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I'm gonna grab me a couple books to read. You feel me? So boom, I get in the library, I see my partner again, I see little Ace again. So I'm like, damn, boy, your father man ain't your boy. He was like, hell no. He said, you know, I be reading these sports magazines and shit. So he was like, I was just bringing this bitch back. He was like, hey, what? He said, man, I just seen your fault, man. Come to my door. I said, yeah, he just came in door. He was like, yeah.
Didn't get
Guess
much
who
on
pulled
first
up
down.
on?
It's 2nd and
I'm like,
9.
nah. He was like, yeah, he pulled up on that boy Sunshine. I'm like, yeah. I say, what the hell he has going on? He say, he ain't going in the room, but man. Sunshine came out the room and he gave him something in his hand. He said, oh, look this, but
Outstanding work
they
by
chop
this
it up for
defense,
you.
reading
He
their
just left
keys,
out.
staying at
So I'm
home,
like,
and knocking him down for a
damn,
loss.
word. So he like, yeah, he said, he ain't look like nothing played
Still
it, but
plenty
that's
of
what
time
he
for
is.
this
I'm
offense,
all
but
in it
this
though.
probably
So
their
I'm like,
final drive.
okay,
Under 2
shit,
minutes to play.
you never
Dropping
know,
back,
like,
it's
you
Stockton.
know what I'm saying? Maybe,
The
you
quick
know,
out.
I don't know what
They'll
style.
make the stop
Yeah, but I know
about a
just be
yard
on
short for the
10, but
first down.
you feel me? He train
Well, this
gang
example of
nigga
the
head.
quarterback just creating on the
So,
fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running
when I
back
go
on a
back to the
screen, and
dorm
he
and
just
shit,
saw an open guy
Big
downfield and
Andre
said,
already
I don't
in
know,
that
I'm just going
bitch.
to throw it down to
You
this kid.
feel
He's
me?
wide open. I know it's
And
not how we drew it
he in
up,
that
but
bitch
we'll
just cool,
take it.
and he still got his uniform and shit tucked in and shit. He sitting on the phone, he talking on the phone and shit. So, you know what I mean? I don't pay no attention. You know what I mean? I put my little book down or whatever, and I get up out of there. So, after watching the sport
Man,
TV for a
aggressive
few
play
minutes, I
calls.
go back in
Everybody
the
wants you to
room,
be
and
aggressive.
then
They're aggressive. They take their shot.
that boy Big
Now they got to
Andre,
live with
he
a
was
little
like,
bit
hey,
of the
boy, somebody
consequences. They
text the
turn the
phone for
football
you.
over on
So he
downs.
gave me the
Now the
phone and
defense
shit.
has
I
to go on the
looked, give me
field
my
and
phone.
make some
They
stops.
told me they were coming to see me in visitation. They were gonna take that
Michigan
ride and
ready
come
to
see
get
me.
that offense
So I'm
rolling
like,
again.
shit, I
So we've
bet,
got a
bet,
tight
bet. That's
spot
what's
here,
up.
David. They'd
So
love to
I'm like,
run out the
yeah, I'm
clock
gonna
with
go
all
to
those
visitation
timeouts
this
staring
weekend.
at them.
Yeah,
So
they got
shit,
3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this
that boy
football
Big
game. So
Andre
I
was
got to
like,
get my
shit, I'm
guys
going to visit
physical,
too,
ready
boy.
to
My
roll.
wife
Yeah,
coming to
because
see
you
me,
know
boy.
this defense
So
is
I'm like, yeah.
Bring it on.
So shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, we'll probably
And
both
he
at the same
runs it into
time. He
the
said,
score.
shit, I'm gonna tell him. He said,
Touchdown,
yeah, I'm going on that
Michigan.
week. So,
And,
boom.
you know, late in
I
the
can't wait to
games,
see them both.
offenses
I ain't seen them
sometimes
in a
get
minute, you know what I
conservative
mean?
when they got the
And
lead
that's
and they
their
got the ball.
visitation,
I
you know,
love this
just for that
offense. They
little
went
while. You
aggressive.
know what I mean?
They got
Talk some
another
folks,
score
kick
added
shit.
to the
But
lead.
all
Now
the
you're
fucking on
trying to
that shit
salt
is
this
when they
game
get
away.
ready to leave.
They'll
You
try
know
to
what I'm
add
saying? You
another
get
to the
damn, I
lead.
can't walk out the door with these down folks. You know what I'm saying?
And
But
with the
hell,
extra
I'm
point, we
ready to
have a
see my folks. So we
28-17 ball
still got
game.
like 3-4 more
They
days
couldn't
before we
draw
go
up
to
a drive
visitation.
better
So
than that one. Just
everything's
gash him for
going,
the big
you know
play
what
in
I'm
the
saying,
run and
per
get you
usual.
one snap,
You
one
know what I mean?
touchdown.
And I had been seeing little Ace and shit. He said that boy had been putting up in the dorm,
And it'll
but
come
they
out to
never
the
did go in the
25.
room
No
or
attempt at a
shit like
return.
that. They just chatting it up with us. So I'm like, hey man, that hit me, man. Long as ain't nobody telling me, you know what I'm saying? I can't dictate who a nigga talk to, be business with, or
They'll
whatever.
put
You know
this
what I'm
one
saying?
in
I
play
don't know.
first snap of the drive from
Yeah,
the
so,
25.
I ain't thinking more about it for real, but I know the Jag be on point. Yeah.
Well, Looking
So,
for a man. It's Stockton. Takes a hit as he fires.
after that, he go by that shit, and I talk to the folks and
The
shit. They
junior
don't
making
prepare.
a clutch
You know what I'm
play
saying?
to
They come
turn
to
it
their
into
new
a big
crib and
catch.
it's evening and shit. You
And
know what I'm
those
saying?
long
And
shots,
that
man,
boy
I
get
tell you what, it
Andre on
takes a
the
little
phone
bit longer to
with his
develop.
wife and
So as a
shit. He trying
quarterback,
to
you
get
know
some
you get
pills
by
and
a
shit.
little
He
bit of
trying
time.
to get her to
Mad
bring some
respect,
pills.
man. Hanging
You
in
know
there,
what I'm saying?
knowing
So
he's going to get
I
hit,
get him to
but
tell
still
him,
making the
just put
big
it in
play
the
down the
balloon,
field.
man, and goddamn
They've
almost
avoided
swallow
the
it.
interception all day, but they're
So, you
lucky
know,
to
he
get
one of
that
them
one
old
back
tank
here
game
late.
nigga. He'll
It'll be
swallow the
second down.
balloon, come back in the
Looking to make
door
the
and get a little
connection last
capsule
time. Let's see
Wendy,
if they
swallow
throw
the
it
window.
again.
That shit make you throw up. And he throw the balloons up
Grab
and
goes the
shit. So,
middle. It's
you
Bell.
know what I mean?
And
He
he's
finna
brought
get some
down
off.
after
Forgot
a
what
nice
the deal
gain.
they is, but it's something.
It's a
Niggas
first
in
down. They'll
prison, they
stop the
want
clock to
fun. I
reset the
can't remember
chains.
the name.
Offense up tempo.
Boom.
They'll move the wide
You
receiver.
know what I mean? Everything set. Now I'm just waiting for my folks to
Looking
pull up.
downfield on first
So
down.
that's sad
Grab
to
behind
come.
the line.
You know
It's
what I'm saying?
Thomas.
It's time to go to Bizzle.
Got it
You
and
know,
out of
I done got him
bounds at the
early.
22.
You know what I'm saying?
Big
Made
play
sure
for
the
this
uniform
offense as they
straight,
are
the tennis
threatening to
shoes
score.
clean. You know what I'm saying?
The
Got my little
defense calls a
cologne on and
timeout, and
shit. You know
that's
what I
their
mean?
last
Clear,
one of the
fresh
half.
shade. You know what I'm saying? That boy Big Andre getting himself together. Goddamn scooping beat down in the
Georgia
goddamn
ready to dial it
Vaseline.
up on
Hitting
another
his
first
shit. He
down.
rubbing his hand over the head. Grease and shit flying everywhere. He putting his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Offense changing the
He's
play.
swooping that damn thing.
Looking to throw
Oh,
on
yeah, with
first
the
down.
bone spot in the front of
Fires
that
to the
damn
right.
thing. Look like
Just
Pac-Man
a
ate
bit
that
of a
damn boy
misfire
shit,
there
boy.
as they
When he
can't
was
make the
swooping that
connection.
motherfucker, he
Well,
was
they're not
trying
going
to
to go
make
up
that
on
thing,
that
putting
hill,
that
but
thing
they
together,
need to
trying to make
score
that
now.
thing
This
work.
juncture of the
You know what
game,
I'm
this late
saying?
in the game, they
So,
need a
yeah, so
touchdown,
we
they
get
need
right
an
and shit.
onside
So,
kick recovered,
Many
and
people
they need to
stubborn
score
acne
again
come
if
to
they're
me
going to
after
win. The
wasting
sense of
money on
urgency is
products
just
that
off the
don't work.
charts.
Proactive routines kill acne causing bacteria at the source.
They'll
Now at
throw again after the
proactive.com to get your
incompletion.
free gift with purchase.
He caught it. Can't quite cross the frame to get the 6, but
oh,
they'll
they
have the
call him
first
visitation
down.
bird. He did
They'll
about 4
hurry to
minutes.
the line with the
You know
clock
what I'm
still
saying?
running.
So, I'm waiting on my folks. Shit, I still got the other phone that he let me use. I
To
still
the
got it
air,
out.
it's
And
Stockton.
then that thing on my folks text, they were like,
Falls
shit, Jack
incomplete, and he
pulled
did
up.
everything
Okay.
perfectly
So it take these
except
folks
catch the
forever. I
football.
end up
Second
getting
down
caught up
coming.
at count
Well, the
time.
windows right
I had
now
my
to
folks
throw
had to
into are getting
sit out there
smaller
waiting to
and
count
smaller.
time
How
clear
about the
to let me
defender there?
Into
go
the
out there
end zone for a
visitation.
touchdown,
So
and
count
here in
clear
the
for
final minute,
I
they
go on
still
visitation
have
and
a
shit. So
chance.
my folks,
Well, the good news is you
they
scored a
sitting at the back
touchdown.
of
Made this a
visitation. You know what I'm
one-possession
saying?
game.
I'm
The
glad
bad
they
news
got
is
that
you got to
table
get
because
the
I
ball
can
back.
see
If you're the head
everything.
coach, you got to
So,
start
you know,
thinking, how are we going to do
that
that? Do
boy,
we go an onside
Big
kick,
Andre,
or do we
he probably
trust our
about
defense to get it
4-5
back to the
tables away.
Lining
So
up
when
for the
why
PAT.
whatever she looked all right too, big, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
And the
Look,
PAT
pretty
will
good.
draw them
She look
1
like she
point
took care of
closer
herself or whatever,
to
you
a
know what I'm saying? So they
well-executed
sitting there,
8-play,
shit
75-yard
vibing.
drive.
So my phone had me
1
cool,
minute
sitting there
left to
kicking it
play.
with them. They
Plenty
give
of
me an
time
update
if they
on
can
what been
recover
going
this
on out there
onside
and
kick.
shit. You know what I'm saying? We just popping shit. So that thing know. Uh, my brother asked me, he was like, shit, bro, what you want to do with
Looks as
shit?
if the hands
So I was
team
like,
will be
man, get
able
me
to
one of them
recover the
bread
ball.
sandwiches, man. Get
Yeah,
me
and this
some of
is why
them
you put your
Doritos,
hands team
bro.
on the field
You
most of
know
the
what I'm saying?
time.
He's
You know,
like,
you
you
know
want
it's
anything
coming,
sweet?
and you
I was
put
like,
those guys
shit,
there.
what I got
Great
enough?
catches
He's
of the
like, they
football. The
got
first
Pop
guys, what do
Tart,
they
they
do? They
got
go
all
block.
kind of
They go
shit.
blow somebody
I
up.
said,
The
yeah,
next
man,
guys
just get me
catch the
some chocolate
football,
chip
secure
cookies or
it, get your
something,
butt
throw
on
them
the
in the
ground.
microwave
And
and
most of
shit.
the time
And
when you do
yeah,
this, the
man,
ball game is
because, you
over.
know, when I go to
Guys,
visitation,
here come
the
those
day
maize and
before,
blue
I go
winged
to
helmets on
visitation, I don't
offense.
really eat nothing
Okay,
because I'm
Justin,
finna
this
go
is a
to
little bit
Bizzle
of a
and
tight spot.
smash,
You'd
boy.
love to be
Oh,
aggressive
yeah.
enough to get the first
Yeah,
down, but
I'm
you've got
finna
to take care of
smash.
the ball first.
So
No
shit,
doubt. I was going to say, ball
we're gonna
secure.
come back with
Breaks into
food
the
and shit,
open.
and when bro sit down, the
Explosive
officer
run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the
coming up with them
16.
tight ass pants on with
And this
no
offense has
pockets in
done
the
a
back.
really
Light
good
skinned
job
nigga
late
had
in this
waves
football
and
game.
shit,
Man,
you
you
know
put
what
a
I'm saying? How
premium
that
on the fourth
eyebrow
quarter
arched
in
and shit.
maximizing
And for some
possessions
reason
than
I
they've
got to
had.
feel
They
I said,
put
they gonna
touchdowns
these
on the
niggas,
board.
they
They've
talk.
done a great job.
You
Nice
know what I'm
last
saying?
play,
They
too.
got to be.
Keep that momentum
So
going
he
and
come
get
in
out of here with the win.
he
The
come in the
Wolverines
visitation,
hope to be
switching
able
and
to
shit.
run
My
out the
folks
clock in
laughing
this
and shit.
final
Like,
minute.
what the hell? I'm like, hey, man, y'all know how this shit goes. You know how this. So, you know what I'm
Trying
saying?
to
My
beat
little
him to the
sister, she
corner on
want
the
to
right.
ask all these damn questions and shit. I'm like, hey, man, I
Gets a
don't
little
know
man under
nobody.
the goal line.
Yeah, I don't need, I be out
Touchdown,
there for the way.
Wolverines.
I
And
don't
they
even
add
know
6
him. You
more on the
feel me?
board with that trip to
So,
the house.
he went and
That
sat
is
down.
exactly what you want your
He
offense to
had
do.
some
You want it
dude
to
come and
eat
see him.
clock, but if you
Dude,
score or
the
go up by
booty
2
bandit that
possessions,
walked in, some
they'll
dude
be
came and
golfing.
see him. You know
Great
what I'm saying? Big
execution by this
muscular,
offense to put this game
bow
away.
looking at,
And the extra
goddamn,
point is up and good, and they
gingerbread looking
have
at
an
nigga, man. You know what I'm
11-point
saying?
fourth
He
quarter
really
lead.
looked like dark skinned Sinbad with that little bit of box he had on his head. Look like his haircut was just wrong. Look like the hair on top of his head. That bitch moved this wind. You know what I'm saying? All the people folks. Yeah, I had to tell my little sister, hey man, talk about something, man. I ain't had y'all drive way out here just talking whenever. So, you know, eating and shit, I'm rubbing and shit. So, next thing you know, this nigga, Sunshine pull up at Big Andre table. He like, Andre, what's up, boy? Oh, get your wife, hey girl.
When you know it's a
So,
passing situation.
Big Andre watched him like, what the fuck? She had the real stank face. She looking so pretty. I'm like, she decent for this way. She ball made. So she was like, oh, she was like, oh, what the fuck? She was like, Andre, who the fuck this is? So, then he was like, hey man, you got she don't get my phone, put up at my table, bro. So, Sunshine was like, man, I was just speaking, you ain't gotta act like that. This ain't that. Hey man, no, it ain't like that. I was just speaking, I know. So, Big Andre Wild was like, man, don't talk to me, motherfucker. Get your nasty ass away from my motherfucking table. Stinking ass shit, who that? What? So he be like, oh no, bitch, I don't know who you talking. So the officer pulled up like, hey, you get your visitation terminated, bro. You need to sit your ass down. So Sunshine like, bro, I'm the woman.
Got me fucked up, bro.
The officer in the last like,
shit, sweet with you.
Fuck up out of here, man. So he go sit down and shit, you know what I'm saying? He looking all stupid. So me and my folks, we down there. So Big Andre was like, let me find out you when you back around. That motherfucker bold. See him with me and he gonna walk his ass over here like everything. Let me motherfucking find out. Let me find out you one of them down niggas. Let me find out. He be like, hey, chill, ain't none of this shit going on. I swear to God, not bad. I got something for that bitch ass. Don't even worry about it. But, you be like, not that. Just make sure you put sense on my book, man. You goddamn, yeah. I'm telling you what's finna go on. Yeah. So, my folks stay a little while longer than they leave. But I go back to the dome. So, shit,
This $5 pregame just got on live safer. I use my pregame on an insured parlay, so even if one pick misses,
when I go back, I leave before 100. You know what I'm saying? I go back to the dorm and shit, pay my clothes, I'm gonna put my basketball shorts on, tank top and shit, and I'm chilling. So next thing you know, about 30 minutes later, get them drink, come back in that bitch. You like, man, bro, I'm finna pull this bitch ass nigga out. This shit over, bro. I'm finna pull this bitch ass nigga out. So I'm like, damn, bro, he pulled up on me like that. He like, man, I don't know what's wrong with that nigga. He say, man, I used to be able to count with back in the day. The motherfucker used to get the pack in for, you know what I'm saying, just visitation. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that was it, bro. That was that. I don't know why that motherfucker just like he pull up. You know what I'm saying? But then the energy I was getting off of like, man, this nigga lying. That nigga lying. For some reason, it just felt like that nigga lying. Then he was busy. I had never seen that boy busy before. So I'm sitting back on like, oh yeah, he's finna play it so like a pack because he too embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you could just tell someone right. So boom. I had never seen this knife before, but the nigga pulled his knife out and shit. That boy had a big ass sword. That bitch big on big. So shit, he sharp in that bitch. He sharp and shit. You know what I'm saying? So nigga like, yeah, mama. I'm gonna go over there and pull that bitch out. I'm gonna go pull that bitch ass nigga out. So I'm like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, man, I gotta keep my faith. You know what I'm saying? That bitch played, man. Now niggas gonna be looking at me all sideways, and it's a couple niggas up there in Vizzo I did business with. I'm gonna pull that bitch out playing with me. So he was like, look, he was like, man, I'm gonna keep all my shit put up. I'm gonna send somebody at you, grab that frame. So I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna check. You know what I'm saying? He said I might get away though, but I don't know. So the next one, before they call the chop on that nigga, shooting that boot. You know what I'm saying? He ain't say nothing to me, he ain't speak or nothing. So shit, you know, they call the child and shit, you know what I'm saying? He go out, now I don't see him no more. Then about an hour later, hour, 2 times later, you know what I'm saying? They're like, why the police running,
be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back.